Okay, so once again, here I'm like in the middle of my work day, and I remembered to pick up the camera. So I did get to Lowe's today. I mean, Home Depot. Oh my gosh, bite my tongue. Got to Home Depot today. Got the wood that is going to go in the bunk area up there. Got a bunch of the Luan to go cover up the walls that are destroyed by this leak that's back here. And he thought that he had sealed up the leak, but I'm not sure if this is old wetness or if it's wetness that's still happening from the recent rains. But I've already torn out all the insulation and the Luan off of this that was all disgusting and gross, and I wasn't wanting in here. So now what I need to do is I need to measure how deep this is and get it all dry, because this is all wet in here. That's not good. So I need to pull it all out, measure that, find out how thick the insulation is going to be. And then I have some spray insulation, but you know, the canned stuff, but I think I'm just going to go get this foam board because it'll give it a sturdier wall back here. And but anyhow, right now I'm just demoing it all out, making a mess over the floors I just cleaned up last week. But I'm finished ripping out this wall, and then see if I can check to see where the leak is coming from. It's already like 4 o'clock today, because most of my time today was spent over at Home Depot. Shout out to Aaron at Home Depot there. I only have a Durango, so my car is not big enough to transport 4x8 sheets. I only have a 6.5 foot bed, and so went down there. I figured out what measurements I need to cut, and I was just going to have Home Depot do it with their saw was down. And so I gave him a pouty look, and he said, well, it's just the vacuum on it, and it'll just make a mess, but I'll do it anyhow. So he cut up 7 sheets of plywood for me, so I could fit it in my car and have it pre-cut for what I need in here, which actually saved me a lot of time and work. So plus in my condition, trying to maneuver 8 foot by 4 foot sheets of plywood, 3/4 inch plywood, would not be fun. So I am forever thankful to little Mr. Aaron at Home Depot. Anyhow, I will check back in with you guys later. Don't know how much I'll get done today. Okay, so just want to show you guys what I'm dealing with here. Let me get my glove back on, because I'm not touching the stuff with my bare hands this time. So this looks like it's the original wall, like that this part never got repaired. But you have a layer of Luan, which is covered in this vinyl lovely wallpaper, and then underneath it you have this foam board, and you have this stupid tape. And I swear, I think the tape is the only thing that's holding this whole wall together at times, because that's the only piece. Everything else comes out pretty easily, except for that stupid tape. And then there's another thing of tape here. It's like every 5 inches they taped in the insulation. That's how thick of the insulation I need to get. But they like taped in the insulation every 4 or 5 inches in this long strip. Sorry. So they tape it like there's a strip that goes the length of the wall, all up and down here. So my biggest battle is fighting this tape, and of course I can't find my razor knife, so I'm just having to rip it out by hand or using my wonderful little 5-way scraper tool. Works great for demo stuff. Who'd have thought? It's no longer good for painting because I've messed up the ridge of it, but it's good for demo. Anyhow, so that's how far I've got so far. Still got to rip out the rest of this, and then up and around the windows, which probably means that the windows will have to come out so I can clean out all that stuff and put the foam board and the insulation back in. But this stuff up here seemed wet too, so I'm just going to take out anything that's wet and keep going until I get to dry stuff that smells good, because this stuff smells musty. It stopped getting wet. It was wet along the bottom here, and then a section up in here where you can see where it's kind of black, and then nothing over here. All this is dry, but I'm just going to put in one sheet all the way across, because there's also some wetness up here. So I have a feeling it's leaking around the windows, and then maybe up in that corner up there, because that whole side over there is wet. And the inspector has come to check things out. Anyhow, I'll update you in a bit if I remember. Okay, well, I got all of this lower half torn out. Only took me about, say 45 minutes to an hour. Don't know how long I've been working on it. Now I'm starting on this portion underneath the broken window. This is a piece of plexiglass that got put in, so that needs to be replaced. I still need to measure that and see if I can get a replacement glass relatively cheap, I hope, because yeah, the plexiglass doesn't even go over. This is just tape right here. So yeah, definitely need to do something about that before I even repair this back wall, because otherwise it's just going to leak all over again. So but got all this taken out, and some of this is like a foam backing that's on the outside of the trailer. I believe on the back of this is fiberglass. I'll have to go back out there and check. And then this was like a paper backing to that foam, and in some spots it was just totally destroyed, like down in there. I still have some over there that was wet that I need to finish scraping off, and then there's some down here you could see it's just wet, and so I'm going to scrape that off. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a spray can of Kills, and so I'm going to let this dry out some, and then I will hit it with I'll spray it with some Kills after it's dry, and then start putting in the insulation in the new wall. That'll go up really quickly. But since I need to get a new window first up there, big window too, but since I need to get a new window first and need to let this stuff dry out, I'm just going to finish tearing out the rest of this around here, and then while this is drying out, I will start back there in the bedroom. I got the wood for a new bed platform, and it looks like all the insulation that was in the walls back there is all still dry and good. So all I need to do is just put up new luan where the other stuff got torn out. And the other thing I was going to say is on this trailer, it's actually really good because it's all framed in this aluminum. So that's part of the reason why the trailer's so light. But on my trailer, when I was doing like the floors and stuff, there was only a couple beams, metal beams, and the rest of them were all wood and they were all rotted. So on this one, makes it a lot cheaper to replace and repair because it's just pulling out the bad stuff, sealing up the outside where it's damp, wherever it's leaking from, and then gluing new foam board and this luan stuff. It's like 1/8 inch plywood, and that was $10 a sheet at Home Depot. So got 5 sheets to start with. There may be some damage over in that corner. I'm gonna check it out first before I pull it out. This side over here looks all dry on the left side. So we'll see how much more I have to purchase, but just didn't want to buy more than I needed. So I'm going to finish pulling this stuff out here, see how bad it is, and go from there. Dilly come. Okay, so it's getting too dark to work out here now. Just want to show you. Up in the corner, it was not wet up that wall, so I'm not going to worry about that part yet. I'm gonna see about getting a window back here and let the rest of this all dry out. And I still need to take out the piece in between this window and the little tiny piece that runs up the wall here. It's like a 2-inch strip along the other one, which means that the blinds have got to come down, and the lovely blind cover that you can't see now because it's too dark in here has to come down, and the windows have to come out, and the back end needs to get sealed up, and then we'll get the rest of it done. But now here's the big mess I have to clean up before it gets too dark out here to do anything more. There's the biggest mess. Say hi. Say hi. I got all this, 2 buckets and a bunch on the ground that I need to get cleaned up and out of here so it doesn't smell in here. And hopefully getting all that wet stuff out of here and letting it dry out will make it start smelling nicer. It was just a little musty smell from that wetness back there, and I'm sure that this part up here isn't helping it anything. The good thing about this part up here is that it's all metal beams too. So again, it's just a matter of finding out why it's sagging. I have a feeling it's because of this old AC, and maybe shoring it up some and then replacing these panels here. But time will tell. That's going to be a different project, a different day when it's dry out. We have storms still, so it's going to be a while for that one.